a guy strength plan here with a whole bunch of Marvel cards. We're going to submit to PSA. It looks like a stack of, I don't know, I haven't counted, maybe 100 plus cards we're going to be submitting. So, I bought like a big binder on eBay of Marvels, and then they look like really good mint condition. So I feel like it's going to be pretty good. So let's see what we got here. Got this Wolverine medal. You know, it's gonna take too long to analyze every card, but I'm assessing every card to be of 10 or 9, PSA 10 or 9 mint condition. You can see like the corners there. They're all like similarly like that, just very pristine condition. Here, so I got Wolverine, got a Venom, we got War Machine, got Spider-Man. These are just the metals, and then you got the golds too. Got War Machine gold, Iron Man gold, Venom gold. I got a gold Spider-Man, and then we got gold Wolverine, and a couple of these Impels 90s, right? I believe they're 90s. Marvel Girl, definitely Spider-Man, Thor, Iron Man, and Cyclops. So a lot of these I assess that if it's a 10, it's going to be over, you know, probably above $150, $150, $200. But if it's a 9, it's going to be almost like $10 a card. So that's the risk you take. If I send it to PSA, it's going to be $15 a card. I believe it's 15 or 17, right? So you're going to spend 15, and then if it's a 9, it's $10 card. So that's not a good value because it's almost, yeah, but if it's a 10, you know, it's over 200. So I'm only submitting them if I feel like they're going to be more than $100 of a 10 value, right? So then if it's not a 10, potential 10, then I'm not going to submit it because it's not worth it of a 9. So here you got a big stack, and then these are all the silvers, right? And these ones, the advantage that these ones have are they're very low pop. I would say between under 10. Even some cards are like pop 2, right? So you got the rarity form, and then you have the their character cards, right? So they're gonna be Spider-Man, Iron Man, right? Those are the ones that you're looking for that could retain the value. So right now, some of these are low pop, like 2, 3. So say I get one, it's gonna be like pop 3 of an unknown character. So okay, it stays rare, but the more people that submit them, it's going to increase 10, 15, 20 over time, right? 25, 50. Then it's going to probably lower the value of the card. But if it's a main character like this Spider-Man, it's going to retain the value over time. Even if it's like pop 10, 50, maybe a pop 100 one day, then it's still going to retain the value. So that's my thinking. So here we got that Spider-Man medal, silver. We got a Storm, silver. Venom, silver. And yeah, I paid like 500 for this binder, and then they're all looking like mint condition. So I actually didn't think about grading them. I thought I was just gonna keep a binder, like a full set. And then I'm like, and I looked up the values of each card, almost, you know, 200 plus 250 a card. Maybe some cards, you know, 180, and some cards could be like 400. So in that range, it's probably worth it to submit a $15 card to get a you know, a potential $300, $400 card. I think that's probably a good deal. And then you got this Rogue, pretty nice. Silver Surfer. Craven, look at that thunder there, really nice. Iron Man. Oh, Fantastic Four. I forgot who's that guy in the background. Yeah, I think he's gonna be a Colossus, right? Yeah, I think he'll be like a bad guy in the future. So you gotta think about the investments and like what movies they're making and what characters could become big, and there's a lot into this Marvel, and I feel Marvel's kind of undervalued. Not like Pokemon, like the background. They're already up there, you know, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $10,000 cards that are, you know, too hard to attain right now, unless you buy into it, right? Unless you somehow magically have a perfect Dragonite per PSA 10. So Beasts, like this card, is a pop 2. So this could, you know, be the pop 3 of it. And then after when it comes back, we'll make another video about these comparing what the grades are, and then we determine what to do. If it's 10s, do I keep them? Do I list them? Do I list them for fair price? Do I list them for crazy prices? Do I wait because the prices will increase over time? You don't want to sell them low and then it's going to increase over time. So you have to evaluate a lot of these options. Oops. Got the white queen. Strife. These are a lot of cards. I have to count them up. We're thinking over like $1,000 type of submission here, $15 a card, right? But then if a couple of these get 10s valued at $250, all you need is really 5 to 10 to be 10s to get your money back. And I'm going to submit like 100 cards, and all you need is 10 10s to kind of be worth that cost. Right? We could go into every card. You can see the condition. They're very, except that's not like a white spec. That's on the card. That's on the covering. But see, there you go. If you look, they're all very minty, right? You can barely see any type of corner wear or whitening or nothing, right? And all of them are similarly like that. Shadow Cat, right? Almost. Okay, fine. This one, maybe a little bit of on the bottom there, but not a good example. But yeah, Sauron, Sabretooth, Rogue, Psylocke, Professor X, Nightcrawler, Mystique. So I had to spend like hours just to get from the binder to look up the card, to see the value, and then you assess the card, and then you determine it's worthy enough to send it in, and then you put it into the sleeve, and then you put it into so it just takes some time. So like this one is fine. You're right, a little bit in the bottom. I would have to maybe look at the cards again and just make that determination if it's worth to send in. Right. Now seeing, maybe corner wears are good, but maybe could be some fraying there. But Magneto. So that's the hope and dream, right? Nobody knows, but there's a lot of potential for 10s. Some of these are really like, unknown characters. So that's leading to like a low pop if nobody ever even heard of the character before. Like a pop 2 or something. So that's my reasoning. Go for the low pop, and then of course go for the well-known people like a Gambit or Deadlock, or what's that, Deadpool, right? Cyclops, right? Colossus, Chamber, Boomer. So yeah, I mean, ready to put in $500, and then you got to put another like $2,000. So you're probably in $2,500 into the cards, and see what value you get back from that. Banshee, Archangel, right? They are nice cards. So I'm not really into the modern. I'm definitely more into the vintage cards. It's not fair, like some modern is just like, like a 2023 and it's already like a $3,000 card. While these 95s, right, they don't get much respect. So I feel maybe they will be undervalued right now, and one day, like the Spider-Man, right, it's going to be, I don't know, I saw like pop, 6 or 7, and like there's no prices because nobody has ever sold. A lot of these cards no one has ever sold. Half of them no one has ever sold before. So you don't know the true value of the cards. So definitely like an investment. Scarlet Spider, that's kind of cool. Okay. Punisher. You can see there's so many cards. We're still like just like halfway into it. So it's gonna be a long video here. Night Thrasher. Don't know. And Chimera, don't know who this is, and a lot of these people don't know who they are. justice, because there's hundreds of characters and they just pick like, you know, like 20 of them to really put in movies so far. Vengeance. Strange, right? It's similar. It sounds like Doctor Strange, but evil Strange or something. Morbius. Is that a movie? Was that a movie before? Ghost Rider. People know Ghost Rider. Let's move this down. Doctor Strange. So that's a definitely weird, not the similar you know, what it looks like from the movies. But it's a mad scientist type of look. Kind of Blaze. I feel like he looks like kind of like Star Wars, like he looks like Anakin Skywalker. Vendetta. Of course, Spider-Man 2099. Skullfire. So let's see. Ravage. I put over here since this pile is gonna get huge. Mean Streak. Never heard of that guy. Junk Pile. Kind of a weird name. Hulk 2099. Let's just take a look at example. Okay, look again. Left, upper left looks good. Upper right looks good. Lower left, pretty good. Lower right, pretty good. Sometimes hard to see exactly what that corner, you know. Yeah, you're true. There's more fraying on the bottom. Let's see. Dr. Doom. I mean, what would be a failure is like all the cards get 9s. I would think that would be kind of a failure. But I don't know. We'll see if it's good enough, right, to evaluate. I mean, all the corners look good, pretty much. Silver Sable, right? Puppet Master. I don't know if it's like maybe like either a Pop 0 or Pop 2 or something. Mr. Fantastic. Fisto. Invisible Woman. She's not such invisible there. The normal Hulk compared to the Hulk 2099. Elektra. Deathlock. Never heard of him. I guess you have to really be into the comics really to understand the stories of everybody. Spider-Woman. Iron Man, kind of interesting. Like he's like holding like a tire or something. It's kind of interesting. Hawkeye. Tyrant. So, for example, let's take a look. All right, it looks pretty good to me, right? The corners, you know, a little bit. Let's see, yeah. I mean, definitely every card's like a 9, but I don't think we're not really looking for 9s this time. Thanos. Right, this one looks really good, right? Nothing. I mean, I don't see anything. Right? That corner looks really good. That corner looks good. Both corners looks good. I mean, I don't see much. Nebula. She's cool. And I would just watch Guardians of the Galaxy Part 3. You know, really interesting about the raccoon story, the rocket story. Galactus. Future bad guy. Thunderstrike. Kind of like Thor, right? That's like, yeah. Captain America. Hard to get through these ones here. Sunfire. Never heard of this guy. It's probably like a fire type of guy. Jean Grey. Holocaust. Pretty much almost submitting like every single card except maybe like 20 from the whole set. That's pretty much it. Gambit. Beast, Rage 1, and I have another Rage 2. Double the chances for PSA 10. Cyclops, but that Cyclops looks different. It's not really looking like the normal Cyclops of X-Men Cyclops. This one's like Cyborg. And we got 2 Silver Surfers for chances, right? Let's look at both the back here. Right, looking pretty good, right? All the right corners look good. Right, corner, edgeware, no edgeware, right? Looking really good. Here too, right? I don't see much, right? Look, corners looking really good. So yeah, that's what we're looking at. I'm gonna try to submit them. It's gonna take a couple of months. Come back to it, see what we get, and see if it's worth the cost. We'll try to break it down, the financials, like the cost of it, and then potential value of what we could get. So definitely could take some time, a lot of tracking, financial, you know, you try and track like 100 cards, you know, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 10, 10, 10, 10, and then, you know, evaluate the costs, and then we'll tally it up. So thanks.